Hello, we're back. I'm Normal Player Guy, and hey, we're going to test out LR Bulma, STR LR Bulma. So one way I can do it is I can go into Extreme Super Battle Road using the Super class only. So we're going to rock DB Saga because I don't have her, and she's only usable on DB Saga and Dragon Ball Seekers. Since that is quite a lot of good overlap, I'll be able to test out some difficult content in short spans, only just things covering just a short while, just to see how she fares, because the large part, or the best part of her passive, is the fact that she has, she starts off with like 7% damage reduction, but with every passing turn, she gains an additional 7%, up to like 77%, it's ridiculous. And this is also like a double entendre, if you must, because now we get to see how this particular one has. So this particular one, she has a, what is it, like a 70% chance to reduce damage by 77%. Pretty crazy. So yeah, okay, since we have her on this, right, so she does, I think she greatly raises attack. She does raise defense on super attack. So let's see, so she's gonna have some damage reduction. So let's see, only 100k is not a lot, and we are going to be triggering quite a lot of links. Yeah, okay, so that's the best that we can get. I could obviously put them around, switch them around, because hey, there are some pretty decent ones here. So yeah, okay, so it looks like the Bulma's going to be in the next rotation. So let's see how this fares. So we'll see how much damage she could do against Frieza, and then we'll see what Bulma can do. Bulma should be quite powerful, no doubt. But again, we'll just see. Right, okay, so we have to wait for the next row. Oof, yeah. Unless that, oh, there you go. You can see the huge dramatic difference in damage reduction. Wow. Okay. Coming in at 1.95 million, does have the 30% chance to stun. It might even be 50% chance to stun. That's pretty good. Stuns are really nice. Yeah, you can see not great. You need that damage reduction to kick in, but oof, yeah, that is just not that great. We just lost a huge chunk of health. This isn't the most scariest stage going for Extreme Super Battle Road, but it could be depending on what superclass team you're able to rock. Of course, funny enough, there is not a DB Saga or a Dragon Ball Seekers Super Battle Road or Extreme Super Battle Road, so that is something that will probably come out. Okay, so Bulma is out. Let's see, Bulma is going to be getting 4 links there, and we're getting 3 here, and this is also legendary power. So this Bulma, not really the most ideal, it's at 90% with all level 10 links. So yeah, someone has spent quite a lot of time and they've gone for the additional. So this is going to be on the, more on the rainbow kind of side of deal. Anyway, rocking in 216k. Bear in mind this is with 3 dupes and all level 10 links, but the likes of like the Incredible Adventure, Gowns of the Dragon Balls, they are giving a little bit of off key and attack between them. Solid support and legendary power doing the same as well. So is being propped up quite nicely. She does have a fantastic perk where if you get 5 or more orbs, everyone does have quite a bit of a buff. They do get several key and a little bit of a buff. I think it's around 30%. So that's really, really nice. These free-to-play units here are also pretty solid. They have an easy A as well. You gotta do the Extreme Super Battle Road. I think they are the 3rd one, because I believe, what is it? It's Kid Gohan, then it's Ink Goku, and then it's these guys. But still, so Bulma coming in. That's right, of course. So Bulma coming in, she now has 336k. The part of her passive that actually does that, I'll just need to read up on this. So she has the entrance animation, but that's nice. She has 3 key and guards all attacks for the first 7 turns at the start of turn, which is what we'll get. She has 4 key, 177% at the start of turn, which is why we're at 216k. She randomly changes that's it to STR. That's brilliant. So STR, okay, yeah, she's a Rainbow Warp Changer. That's not STR. She reduces 7% damage for each turn, and that's 11 full turns. And you get 17% per key sphere obtained, which is really, really nice. She gets an additional attack, 77% with 3 or more key spheres, so that's really nice. All allies 3 key attack and defense, 37%, excluding yourself for 2 turns when you pick up a bunch of orbs. Okay, so looking pretty jazzy. So yeah, not a unit I'm well familiar with, not a unit I summoned on, but nonetheless, let's see. So coming in 7.5 million, 7.43, so 7.5 million. Now again, coming in at like 55%, let's say you had all level 10 links and the additional at 4.8, but let's say you had just one and you had all level 10 links, you probably are looking at 5.5 million, which at this particular point, that's not exactly shabby, right? Yeah, there'll be a lot to squeeze out from links, because I say like the Incredible Adventure and Guardians of the Dragon Balls between them can give like 3 key 7% attack and defense. It's pretty crazy. Legendary power can give you up to 20%. So altogether it can be pretty decent. Okay, right, so she's able to, this rotation's quite clearly able to finish him off. Legendary power will be a huge difference in attack, while she does get 77% attack as well, in addition for X amount of turns, as well as having the amount of orbs that's necessary then, because you get 17% per orb. Yeah, so let's see, so rocking again, 124k. Okay, not too bad. We are going to be having Battlefield Diva, Incredible Adventure, Guardians of the Dragon Balls, Shattering the Limit. So let's see how the free-to-play fares now. Last time they took a tremendous amount of damage before the passive kicked in. It does seem now once it kicks in, you seem to have it for the rest of that turn. So that first attack was pretty gnarly. But yeah, so let's see. If we have it off the bat, oh, we have a dodge. Okay, I should explain as well, I have actually put her with quite a lot of dodge. So if you don't have that first one, you could get unlucky, I suppose. Mathematically, you could go twice on a normal sense. So you could take 2 big hits before it procs. You'd be pretty unlucky, and it'd be pretty weird if you had, that's pretty nice animation, if you had 3 hits against this Bulma before it procs, because that'd be pretty weird. Okay, so first down, yeah, okay, that's fine. So she did well, she was able to bust out quite a lot. We were able to get quite a few orbs, so I am now going to ignore the amount of orbs that we can get. Let's say we just got the one. Right, let's just do that. So she got just the 1 orb, so she's at 230k, she is getting legendary power, some DB Saga links, and solid support. Okay, that's brilliant. So now we just have 1 link. So let's see how well that fares. That did not give me as much as I want. Okay, so, type neutral pretty much. No, we do have frost. 3.86, so that's a huge amount, that's a huge difference. So you couldn't just use her just to sit there and tank, because she needs to build up that damage resistance, right? She needs to build up that damage reduction. Still, the guard kicks in for several turns, so she's able to cover. She does have 7% damage reduction off the bat, and this is all without anything in the way of support. So, at least in this, as you can see, we're doing well. However, Frost is, well, Frost, if he'd have launched a super attack, maybe that would have done more damage, of course, because that would have been type disadvantage, sure. What do we get here? Oh, nice dodge. Okay, that was probably legitimately something like 6 dodge, so yeah. Okay, so far looking okay. So if you just get her 1 orb, you are able to survive in the likes of these short-term events. I mean, this isn't the most craziest Extreme Super Battle Road stage going, but you can still get caught out quite a bit, because there are still, like, well, there were 4 last time, and then there were 5 this time, so there can be a few issues here. Alright, let's have a look. Type neutral for this particular girl. Let's have a look. Who does she share most with? There's 4. Still 4. So let's keep you on so we can have Goku alongside. Do that. Because this, in particular, this kid Chi-Chi, she basically doubles her attack and defense if there be a Kid Goku around, which is pretty nice. Let's have a look. Yeah, I feel like that's not got damage. That was damage reduction, sure. So you can kind of tell the huge difference, because that was a type. I had type advantage against Frost, and he was doing quite a bit of damage. So yeah, it seems like once you have it for the turn, for the rest of that turn, because no one was doing damage to me afterwards. So that is nice, that once you get it, you've got it. She's doing fairly well, of course, so I guess it's all just about how much of a gamble can you put her in this. The next video I ought to want to do is I want to take pretty much the same team. In particular, I want to take Bulma, and I want to stick her in Fighting Legend Vegeta. Okay, I'm going to try and go for... See, that's a lot of orbs. That is a lot of orbs. Okay, I think I can't resist. So I want to go against Fighting Legend Vegeta because he is AGL at the end. Go on, let's do it. Let's do it. What do we get for 10 orbs? 365 with guard, 30% defense for the turn per super attack, and I was able to give everyone 37% and 3 key. That is truly ridiculous. Look at Yamcha with this support. And he gets no additional defense from his passive. That's a bit of a shame. But 164k for a free-to-play unit, there's actually not exactly a wimp, you know. And he has guard as well, because he guards with a Peppy Gals unit on the team. That is actually pretty ridiculous what this unit is doing. Alright, so I'd imagine Immortal at this particular point. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, 8 million. Yeah, so orb dependent. Obviously you need a few orbs. While she does guard, while she can build up damage reduction, it does appear that you do still need the orbs. You could legitimately take her into some extremely difficult event for several teams and just have her purely just on her own. Yeah, she might lose out on a little bit of key here and there, but you'll probably find that depending on if you float her off, so when she comes back around, you will have built up that damage reduction more, or you keep her on rotation for the guard, and when it's worn off, you should still have most, because it's for 7 turns. I mean, you'll have like at least half of the passive done, right, in terms of your damage reduction, but you could legitimately stick her on any team that she's on, purely just to tank and fill the void. But yeah, circling back around, we're against these two. I want to go into Fighting Legend Vegeta because he's AGL and he hits really hard, and pretty much there is no real STR unit that can really survive unless it's like a top tier unit. We're talking like LR Vegito Blue, if he keeps stacking for a long time, yeah, but he needs to have in the realm of like 700-800k defense to truly tank a super attack, and there isn't really much else that could actually take him out. So having this amount of damage reduction, I'm pretty sure this could be pretty great. I'm feeling like she actually might do well, but there's only one way to figure it out. So of course, this could be great. Let's see. There is 3 attacks, at least 2. No, there's 2 attacks by type disadvantage, but there's plenty of attacks prior. So let's see. We're able to get basically just, I mean, it's like 17,777, but basically 20k or per Rainbow Orb healing. So that's pretty nice. And we'll do that, and we'll just see how this works. Let's see how this works. We should have a full heal from that. Yeah, brilliant. We do. Okay, I'm curious. This would be a true test to see if the damage do. Oh, when she dodges. Alright, okay. I feel, because I'm willing to bet that still wouldn't have done as much as you think. So it turns out that once you get it, we get out from full dodge. It turns out that once it triggers, you've kind of got it, because we're taking all these attacks, and yeah, I'd love to have taken that super attack. That truly would have been just clutch. But yeah, okay, so okay, we ain't finishing anyone off anytime soon. We're attacking type neutral, type disadvantage kind of deal. So we're not really we're not taking anyone else. That's great. Okay, so okay, I like this. I like this. So we're going to give her, let's see, 4 orbs. What's she rocking? 216k, fair enough. We're going to give her 4 orbs. Right, we've seen 1, which is pitiful. We've seen 10, which is incredible. So 270, not bad, not bad. We don't think we triggered the super, the passive. Let's see, let's do that. Hell, let's just do this. Let's see what happens with 4. We'll have guard. So at the very least, we'll be able to look after yourself. 6 million. 6 million with just orbs. Coming in around 300k defense, just a shade under. It's not bad. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And just straight up immortal for this kind of event. Alright, well, yeah, I think that kind of just goes to show just how great that this unit is. I mean, I suppose it would be a radically different story if she didn't have guard. I mean, truly a well thought out unit then. Truly a really good unit. Definitely not worth the summons. However, if you have 500 yellow coins, she'll be on the next banner. So she'll be in the coin shop, right? Next time there's a yellow coin banner, she's in there. So if you have your coins, you could just save up for mid-anniversary where the 2 midway yellow coin banners pop out, right? Those LRs, you could pop out, and then they could actually be quite great. Okay, perfect. We are able to get, let's see, yeah, okay, more links coming in with 111k, type disadvantage. Let's see how she fares. So if she doesn't have damage reduction, we are gonna die, no doubt. Okay, again, she just dodges everything. We will just skip this. I want to try and have another rotation with Bulma. Let's have a look. So again, she's not an offensive unit, despite the fact that she can have attack buffs. Okay, we are just flat up dodging everything. Okay, so you did trigger it there. Okay, so despite the fact that I have put a full dodge build on, Jesus, is that just shy of 4 million? What the hell? Okay, so despite the fact that that's type disadvantage, if the damage reduction kicks in, you have it for the rest of the turn, and she's looking pretty well on that. Okay, we are able to get one more turn with STR Bulma. Okay, we're gonna go for... Oh, that's still only 4. Yeah, okay, so let's go for 4 again. I wish I could go for another nuke. Again, 270 just coming in. Missing out on 5 orbs to give everyone a buff. Fine, fair enough. Do that, and then we'll just do this. Alright, so again, what we're looking at, 6 million? Yeah, 6 million again. Okay, so that's fine. So again, if you had 55%, even with all 10 links, I'd say you were probably rocking 5.5 million. Maybe on the 4.5 million on the low side, for depending on how many orbs you get. But yeah, not too bad. Okay then, so that's going to be it. That is one of the easiest stages, but still Extreme Super Battle Road, and that's with DB Saga. Right, those are some pretty heavy hitters in that team for sure. But yeah, so STR Bulma, she works pretty well. The guard really compensates for the fact that the best part of her pass is indeed the damage reduction she builds up. But my next video will be her with pretty much this team, going straight into the Fighting Legend Vegeta event, all the way up until the AGL round. But thank you very much for watching. Now, see you all next time. Thank you, and bye bye.